Hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Alright, so today I'm going to show you guys how to paint your wheels with Rust-Oleum or spray paint you can find at Walmart. I painted these gold, and they came out pretty good actually. It's just that the theme I'm going with my car, black and silver, doesn't quite fit in. I bought a black spoiler, like the GTI spoiler for this car. This is a Mark V Rabbit. And painted it black here with some plasti dip and the gas cap as well. That. So yeah, with the theme I'm going with, I don't think the gold, I mean they look alright, but I'm gonna change the color and you guys see in a minute what color I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna show you guys how to paint them. It's pretty straightforward. It just takes time, like two and a half hours to do each wheel. So if you want to do it properly without screwing up. So yeah, I'm gonna put the spare in, take this one in back in the back, start sanding it and cleaning it, and we'll start it. Alright, I got my wheel in my backyard. I put it on 3 cement blocks and another one's for me to be sitting on, and then I'm gonna use a 320 grit sandpaper and wet, of course. Going to wet it. I got my hose right there so I can clean as I go. So I'm going to get rid of that old shine I put in there. Alright, I'm gonna sand it so it's near the primer below it. I mean, you don't have to bust your ass doing this. I mean, just sand it down so you get near the primer. If you still have some paint on top, as long as you sanded it on top and in a smooth surface. Yeah. After I sand it, I'm gonna take a clean piece of cloth with some rubbing alcohol and rub it on top of the surface to make it bone dry, remove any debris or any grease that may be on it. And then I'm gonna get some index cards, stack them on the corners with some duct tape, and push them down. I'll show you guys once I get to that point. So let's get started here. Okay, I finally finished sanding down the surface of the rim. There's some parts that are almost bare, some parts that are in the primer, some still have paint. The primary thing is that it'll have a porous surface where the paint will actually stick into. That's the most important part. Right now it's still wet, so I'm gonna lay it down for about 10-15 minutes, let it dry. And then get the clean rag with rubbing alcohol, clean the surface, and we'll be ready to paint. Alright, then I'll put the index cards. I'll show you how to do that. I mean, it's fairly easy. Got duct tape, index cards, and the paint of choice, flat soft iron. Looks like this. That's the color I was looking for. Something darker than the silver on my car. So yeah, I chose this Rust-Oleum Universal Advanced Formula. It's about $6 a can. I got 3 of those and 3 clear. Got that. When I painted this one, I used this. Acrylic Max Ultimate Coverage Metallic. This is the gold. I used this gloss. They didn't have this anymore, but I mean, it gets the job done. It'll get the job done. One thing about it, I like this acrylic paint. It's a little nozzle. It's so easy to spray on. I like this little nozzle. That's the only thing I like about this acrylic one. Krillin. He's always dying Dragon Ball Z. Alright, so gonna let it dry and then we'll get started to paint. I used the sun to my advantage. I put it towards the wall of the fence facing the sun so it'll dry quicker. So now I'm gonna pick it up and start cleaning it with some rubbing alcohol. This is what you want to clean afterwards with some rubbing alcohol. You get to pick up a lot of debris, dirt, stuff behind in grease. And now that it's fully clean and bone dry, that's primarily the effect of the alcohol. It leaves it bone dry. The new paint will bond perfectly on it. So now I'm gonna put in the index cards, tape them down. I'll show you how that looks once I'm done. This is how it looks like with the index cards. You basically stack them, and then you fold them down, and then you tape them. This one's coming out. Get back in there, you little rebel. I'll fix that. But yes, that's basically what it looks like. And then we can start painting. Alright, now we're ready to paint. The first coat is gonna be just light. Just to give it a nice coat on the surface. Now each rim that you may have, they'll have different patterns, so you may need to use different techniques to get to it. This thing popped up. It's being rebellious. This thing is acting up. That's why I like that nozzle over there. It doesn't want to work. Time to change bottles. Alright, first coat is done. I'll give it about 10 minutes for it to cure. And then we'll go with the next coats. I'll show the recording when I have about 4 coats so you guys can see how it looks entirely. Looks like the nozzle of that one was kind of clogged, so I'm just gonna swap them. Once I'm done with this, swap it into that one and I'll be good. Okay, we're almost ready for the second coat. Alright, so this is how it looks after 4 coats of paint. Proper coverage. No longer any sight of the old gold anymore. It's all dark gray now. That's what I wanted. I actually got lucky. I got the exact color that I wanted. After this part dries, then I'm gonna start putting the clear coat. Another 4 coats of clear coat. Good protection. It's looking nice. Very nice. Better than I expected, actually. So yeah, you guys can do this, you know, for a fraction of the cost by taking it into the shop. No, it's not gonna be a super duper professional job, but you know what? People will notice them. They look really close, and they might see a few, you know, blemishes here and there. But you have to look really close in order to notice them. But for when this is like this, it looks fantastic. I'm loving this color. Alright, I'm about to do the last coat of clear. It's coming out nicely. I want to show you guys the technique that I use to paint ramps or anything with clear coat or paint. You never want to be stationary. You never want to be like painting like this on a spot. No, because it builds up. It builds up too much and it smears. You want to keep it moving, as a matter of fact. Always keep it moving. Never stationary. This is the last coat. I already done 2 of the clear coat. I'm going to do 3. I was not expecting this clear to be very thick, so it gives good coverage. So I don't need to do 4 coats. And on the edges, I try to be fast like that. Never stationary. Never keep in the same spot. to get in your way. Sorry you have to look at my ass. Alright. Sorry about looking at my ass again. I don't have a camera stand. Again, I'm not a professional YouTuber, so always moving, never stationary. And there you have it. That's the final coat. Looking nice and shiny. It's pretty. So 4 coats of the paint to cover the previous gold color, which there's no gold anymore. It's gone. And there you have it. That's how you paint rims. Take these out. They did the job. Look at that. Looking nice and pretty. No more gold. And this is exactly the color that I wanted. I got lucky, honestly. I looked at the Walmart. I looked at the mini cans. I'm like, okay, which one do I need? So I went ahead and sprayed in a little corner. Yeah, thought I got the color that I wanted, but I did. I really did. So now I'm going to leave it overnight. Let it dry. Let it cure. Tomorrow I put it in the car. There it is. Man, it looks nice and elegant. That's what I wanted. I wanted a nice, serious, elegant look. That's basically the theme I'm going for. My Volkswagen. It's a German car. You know, Germans are serious. I'm going for that theme. That theme is gonna look good. Oh, it came out very nice. Came out better than I expected, actually. 3 coats of paint. 4 coats of paint and 3 coats of clear. And there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Any questions you guys may have, please feel free to ask. I'll give any tips that I can give you. This is the 3rd time I paint these rims. The first time I painted them were the factory bright silver color. Didn't like it. Changed it into gold. And then realized the theme I'm going with the car and change it now into dark charcoal, or what is called soft whatever. Flat soft iron. Alright. Again, thanks for tuning in. Have a good day, guys.